Warriors have used those stops on the back end to get out in transition. We talked about the play in the neutral zone. Warriors seem to do a good job right now of going north to south and being able to push the pace. And you heard Associate Head Coach Keenan Kelly getting a lot of big, juicy rebounds off the leg pads of Cole Hudson.
Yeah, Hudson really does give the rebounds out, kind of more than any goaltender we've seen, and definitely more than the Warriors have seen in the first round against the Brahmas with their goaltenders. But those rebounds, sometimes it's hard too. We saw the early one come up. I believe it was a backhand off Thomas Weiss. The rebound came right out in front and nobody was there. Hudson was able to shoulder it off, but there was no rebound opportunity. And the Warriors, sometimes they have a hard time going in the low slot. They really get a lot of their shots from the high slot, and they get a lot of their goals from the high slot and really from each of the face-off circles. They don't really necessarily get all of the greasy goals down low, which is where they'd like to get them. Out of the ordinary, their first goal came from Ryan Robinson, which was down low, but I just think those rebounds are just other opportunities, right, Alex? They're just another chance to get a goal and another opportunity that you don't necessarily have from the blue line or from the high slot.
Joined, as always, alongside Sal Miliato. Sal, it was a tough period for the Warriors, a couple bounces, but really they just couldn't get possession in the offensive zone, and they spent too much time in the defensive end, and it cost them. Time
of control was definitely in favor there of the Mudbugs, and that's a big thing in the middle period and just in the hockey game in general. If you can't really control the puck, it's going to be tough to win hockey games, and you give up 3 in the middle period, and after a 1-1 pretty evenly matched first period, and definitely the edge goes to the Mudbugs in the second period. But the good thing is the Warriors will get about a minute and minute 5 left on their power play, so they will start the third period with the man advantage. Maybe get a quick goal early and bring some momentum back the way of the Warriors, but like you said, Alex, it's just a couple of bounces, couldn't really go the way the Warriors wanted it to, and they really didn't have a ton of offensive zone time in general in that period. Thank you, Alex. And game number 2 here. We go to game number 1. Just a little bit of a recap first. It was an early 1-goal lead for the Warriors. It didn't last for too long. Shreveport was able to tie it up, go 1-1. But the Warriors, the entire game, they outshot Shreveport 35-32 at the end of the game. There were some bright spots, as head coach Garrett Roth talked about. The second period, though, was really the Achilles heel last night for the Warriors, giving up those 3 goals, going down 4-1 in the third, and then just a little shy of making that comeback. So really, though, one of the interesting things, that Garrett Roth had said is touching off the momentum in your last game. They did have a lot of momentum in the final third period last night, especially in those final 5 minutes. Really is when they started to shift the pace. Pulled Owen Bartoskevich, got both of those goals on the 6-on-5 man advantage. So those are 2 positives taking out of the latter half of the game yesterday. And I just think it's about generating offensive opportunities. The rebounds definitely. Even Owen Bartoskevich, he likes to put a lot of rebounds out there. Both of these goaltenders play a lot of hockey in the sense of rebounds are going to be there. They're prevalent. They're going to be available for players to get a second chance and hammer the puck home. So really, if you're the Warriors tonight, you're going to want to look for those rebounds and just play hockey in front of the crease and get those greasy goals.
The Warriors had their chances and their power play opportunities in the second, but instead it was the Mudbugs in transition, finding 2 goals and a path to a 2-0 lead.
0 for 4 on the power play for the Warriors. Again, another second period by the Mudbugs. Like last night, they had 3 goals. 2 goals come, 1 from Hedden and the other from Chirino. Chirino's was just backhanded in by Shvechko, and then Chirino's just able to get the tip, goes 5-hole. Hedden kind of went glove side, I think, on Bartoskevich. It was tough to tell. Could have been 5-hole as well, but just 2 goals down low. Warriors have done a nice job eliminating the traffic out front, but Alex, that's not even the bigger storyline heading into the third period. The storyline is right now that it's just mayhem, pandemonium here in George's Pond at the Hirsch's Coliseum, and going into the third period, we could be in for some interesting stuff here, and it's gonna be a battle to the last horn. It's gonna be an interesting one.
For game number 3 on Friday night. And head early, lots of things going on in the Coors Club.
A lot of things. Coors Club, we have the 3 Strings Band coming there. It'll be an amazing time at the K. Yeager Coliseum. We'll have all sorts of stuff going on. Doors will open this way. You can get to the K. Yeager Coliseum. There will be a happy hour. Happy hour features $4 drinks in cans. Those are both mixed drinks and your favorite types of beer inside the K. Yeager Coliseum. Don't forget to get there early. And by the way, anybody that has a ticket, whether you're sitting right up in front of the action on the glass in the lower bowl or the upper bowl, you are eligible to go in to the Coors Club and enjoy a happy hour before the game. Don't forget, if you're also interested in Warriors season tickets for next year, we're always welcoming season ticket holders. We know our Warriors faithful who are current season ticket holders love every single moment of the action. We want you to be a part of the Warriors hockey family. If you'd like to be a season ticket holder, be sure to contact us at wfwarriors@nahl.com, and we will get back to you and get you those season tickets for wherever you want to get the best seat in the house at the K. Yeager Coliseum. And we want to have a huge shout out not only to our fans, but also the Maplewood Bar back in Wichita Falls hosting this watch party. We hope everything's going well there. We hope you're enjoying the Maplewood food, the drinks, and this Warriors hockey game as we head into the third period of Game 2, Alex.